Hey team, welcome back to my channel. Today we have a beginner friendly leg shaping workout. All right, you need anything, just your mat and your water bottle. Let's get ready to rock. All right team, we're gonna start with just a simple one. We're gonna start with some butt kickers. So just pull your heel up towards your booty and then alternate sides. All right team, alternating sides right here. Get the arms pumping a little bit with it. The waves are putting on quite the show today, so you should see some epic crashes on these rocks going on. Yeah, since I pulled up, I've just been seeing them go crazy, like that one. So it should be very entertaining background for you guys today. Good team, and everything today is nice and low impact, beginner friendly. Perfect team. Go ahead and come towards one side of your mat or towel. We're gonna come to a hip opener to a lateral shuffle. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this inside hip, swing it open, really opening up that hip, shuffle across the mat. Inside hip opens, shuffle back. All right, team, just alternating sides right here. Good. Beautiful. It's a lovely day. Good team. It looks like a lovely week. It's like there's no rain in the forecast, which Hawaii gets like tropical rain, you know? It's like it'll rain hard for a moment, then it's like, all right, I'm over it, sunshine and rainbows. But it's like supposed to just be pretty all week long. Some clouds, but that's about it. Good. Even when it's like, even when it is raining though, it's like still warm. Perfect team, go ahead and come to your natural squat stance. We're going to do an alternating squat to hamstring stretch. So we're just going to come down right here and then hinge at the hips, reaching for those toes, little hamstring stretch, alternating between those two. Good, and my legs are sore from, I trained legs like 3 days ago and I'm still feeling it, like when I overdid it. But sometimes doing a lighter leg day like today, without weights like I had done at the gym, can help break up that lactic acid and just make everything feel better, get it moving. Good team. It can kind of help flush out those muscles. Good. Active recovery. Beautiful team. Let's go with one more each. Perfect. We're gonna go ahead and take it from the top. We'll come right back into those butt kickers. Beautiful team. So get this. We're planning a trip. I'm from California, so we're planning on a trip to California, not to see my family, but my boyfriend's best friend is graduating UCLA medical school. He will officially be a doctor, Dr. Asana Zadamir. So we're gonna go to LA and to his graduation party, hang out with his family. Perfect team, you go ahead and come back towards one side of the mat or towel. We'll come right back into that hip opener to lateral shuffle. And then my boyfriend's work, because they're still headquartered in Washington, contacted him and they have some event going like the week after the graduation. So all of a sudden we're like, oh, we'll go to California and then we'll go to Washington and spend the week in Washington, which I love, 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 love. Washington in the summertime, it's just beautiful. So we're planning this trip for June. And I'm so excited. Good team, good. Beautiful, let's go with one more each direction, wherever you are, even it out. Good. Go ahead and come back into your natural squat stance. We'll come right back into that alternating squat to hamstring stretch. Good. My mom's friend was just there and she's like, they had spring break and she's like, oh, I went to the Olympic forest. I gotta say, it's like my new favorite forest. I love the Olympic forest, it's beautiful. It's like you go there and you feel like you're on like another planet. All the greenery and all the trees are covered in moss. It's so pretty. So I'm excited. I have a lot of clients that live in Washington too, so I'm excited to like roll up on them like, hey, guess who's actually hit back? And surprise them all. Good team. Good. First, go with one more each, wherever you are, even it out. Beautiful team. Let's go ahead and take the feet nice and wide as we come into a lateral lunge stretch. So go ahead and bend just the right knee, get a nice stretch in the left groin here. Good, and switch, bending just the left. Good, switch again. Switch back. Go with one more each side. Switch. And switch. Perfect team. Go ahead and walk the feet back together gracefully and then go ahead and come down onto all fours. Palms and knees right here as we come into a cat-cow stretch. So big arch in the back, look forward. Wiggle it out, get a little weird, find any tight spots. And curve belly button to spine. Good, big arch. And curve. Beautiful team, let's both, one more each. Big arch. And curve. Perfect team, go ahead and come to a neutral spine. Go ahead and curl the toes under and peel the hips up nice and high right here into a down dog. Take a second here to pedal out the feet and shake off your fluff. And then when you're ready, go ahead and step just the right foot up right here into your runner's lunge. And then go ahead and drop that back knee, uncurl the back toes and come into this kneeling hip flexor stretch. Come and take a big beach ball up overhead and get this left hip tucked up underneath you as you lean into the stretch. Good. And while we're in California, we want to go to Universal Studios. I haven't gone to Universal Studios since I was like 5 years old. So I have not gone since Harry Potter World was invented. So I want to go to Harry Potter World. Top of my list. Perfect team. Go ahead and rain it back down. Go ahead and spill the right toes off the mat a little bit right here and plant both palms. Come into a little modified lizard pose. So if you want, you can stay right here up on the palms, or you can venture down onto the forearms. Just find whatever feels best for you. Good. I'm feeling tight today, so I'm gonna stay up on the palms. Good. Or if that's even too tight, you can come up onto the knuckles. I have a habit of coming onto the knuckles all the time. Not gonna lie, a little Tarzan mode. I don't know what it is. Perfect team. Go ahead and step that foot back, curl the toes back under, peel the hips back up to your down dog, shake it off right here, and then we'll repeat that same little dance on the other side. So go ahead and take the left foot forward, go ahead and bring it to center, and then drop that back knee, uncurl the back toes, and take a big beach ball. Good. Good team. Breathing into the stretch. Especially if you have tight hips like me, this stretch should feel awesome and effective. Good team. And then when you're ready, go ahead and rain both palms down to the right side of the left foot and spill the left toes off a little bit as you come to this modified lizard. You can also step that back foot back a little bit further if you want a deeper stretch. Good. And don't let your knee totally like fall out right here, but try and keep nice and flat footed, pulling that knee in. Good team. Beautiful. When you're ready, go ahead and curl that back toe back under and step that left foot back to meet the right. Last little shake off right here. And then when you're ready, we'll take a walk up to our hands right here. Roll it up, get some water if you need it, and we'll come into our first circuit. All right, team, so coming into our first circuit, we're gonna start with a sumo squat to an alternating lateral lunge. So go ahead and take the feet nice and wide, wider than you would in a typical squat, and toes pointed slightly outwards. Now from here, you're gonna sumo squat. You're just gonna squat down, come up, and then you're gonna lateral lunge. I'm gonna bend just the right knee back to center. Squat, and then bend just the left knee back to center. All right, team, squat to alternating lateral lunge. 30 seconds, alternating sides right here. Let's work. Good, team. Good. And try and get a little bit lower in that squat. Should be feeling a little bit warmer now. Good, team. Beautiful. And if you have sensitive knees, don't worry about getting super low in that lunge and putting lots of pressure on it. It's okay if we're just doing a little slight bend right there, all right, team? Do the best you can. Good. Beautiful team, nice strong bodies here. Good. Perfect team. Shake it off. We're gonna come into some high knees or marches. So you can either go high knees or you can keep it nice and low impact and just march and get that knee up as high as you can. I'm gonna go ahead and rock it low impact style with my beginners today. We got 30 seconds on the clock, team. Let's work. Good. Getting that heart rate up a little bit. Beautiful team. I love it when the waves are really big like this. I actually saw some people coming down and they're obviously tourists. And they were like, don't mind us, we're from California. And they just bought these surfboards that I've seen at Costco. So you can tell it's like they're visiting Hawaii. They got some surfboards. They have no idea how to surf and they came here. Perfect team, shake it off. We're gonna go ahead and come to some prisoner deadlifts. So feet about hip width apart right here. Slight bend to the knees. Go ahead and bring both palms up behind the head right here. And we're just gonna hinge at the hips. Keep it this nice flat back position. Hinge at the hips, poke the booty back, and then come back up. So if you feel your back start to curve and do this number, just come up from there, team, all right? Only go as low as you can. Keep that back nice and straight. 30-second prisoner deadlifts right here, team. Let's work. Good. And yeah, they said that they're from California. And they were like, I don't know if you call what we're about to do surfing, but you know, we're gonna get on the water and have fun. And I was like, yeah, just have fun with it. FYI, team, these are not first time surfer waves. These are not the waves that you would learn on. So I was like, oh, okay, as long as you're just going for a fun time and Yeah, I was like, don't actually try and stand up. I wouldn't recommend trying to stand up on these big of waves at your first time out. Perfect, team. Go ahead and press your mat back and then come to the back of the mat right here. We're gonna come to walking lunges to the front of the mat right here and then jog it back. All right, team, don't worry about getting super low in those lunges, especially if you have sensitive knees. It's okay to lunge up nice and high. All right, team, when you're ready, we got 30 seconds on the clock. Let's work. Good. We're having one of those days where the wind keeps suddenly cranking up and like blowing all my stuff. Like it's like, you thought your towel was secure, haha, and it's like gone. That just happened. So I just had to go run, get my towel back and put it back over here. Good, team. Which will of course be edited out, but just so you guys know the effort that just went into this. Good. Beautiful, couple more seconds. Perfect, team. Shake it off, we're gonna take that circuit from the top, so we'll come right back into those sumo squats, alternating lateral lunges, feet nice and wide right here. 30 seconds on the clock, team. Let's work. Good, nice strong legs, strong base here. Use your booty. Sumo squats are gonna engage more of your inner thighs than a traditional squat would. Those tough to reach inner thigh muscles. Good, team. Beautiful. Good, but use your glutes to power through this. Good. So I'm actively planning on, I lived in Washington for over 2 years. Perfect, team. Shake it off. We'll come right back into those high knees or marches. 30 seconds on the clock, team. Let's work. For over 2 years, I went whale watching 3 times, count it, 3 times, with the pure intention of seeing an orca. That's all I wanted to see was a killer whale, because it's like, that's what Washington's known for. Never saw one. So of course, you guys have watched like my OG Flex Fluff team, like those from back in the day used to talk about my whale dreams all the time. Of course, I'm actively planning on going whale watching and trying to find them. Perfect, team. Go ahead and come back into that hip width stance right here. Prisoner deadlifts, hands up behind the head. We got 30 seconds on the clock, team. Let's work. Good. So that's on the priority list. Not sure if orcas really come around Hawaii. I have not heard anything like that. I've heard of humpbacks and seen the humpbacks. Good. You know what's ironic is when I went whale watching in Washington, I saw humpbacks, and then they went on this long spiel about how rare it is to see a humpback in Washington, and they used to be so big in numbers. Perfect, team. Shake it off. Go ahead and come towards the back. Walking lunges to a jog back. 30 seconds on the clock, team. Let's work. And how they have been gone from the area, from the Puget Sound for so long, and so happy they were to have them back. And I'm like, what are the odds? Because like, mind you, humpbacks are in California, so I've actually seen them numerous times now. And I'm like, what are the odds that I come out here looking for orcas and I find something even more rare to the area, but I cannot get this, or they keep like eluding me. I'm like, what is this sorcery? I'm determined to see them. Good, team. Perfect. Shake it off, get some water if you need it, and we'll come into a second circuit. All right, team, so coming into our second circuit, we're gonna come to some plie squats to calf raises. All right, so go ahead and take the feet nice and wide, toes pointed slightly outwards right here. If you've done ballet before, then you know what a plie is. So you're gonna come down, plie, and then come up onto the tippy toes, calf raise from there. Plie, calf raise. All right, team, we got 30 seconds on the clock. Let's work. Good. I got caught up in it. I was like, plie, ballet, cafe. No, they're just regular calves. Good, team. Good. Although now that I say the word cafe, I'm like, doesn't some hot chocolate sound awesome? Good, team. Good. I feel like some of you are like, don't you live in Hawaii? Isn't it hot there? It's never too hot for hot chocolate. That's how I feel. Kind of like on board with, it's never too cold for ice cream. I totally agree with these statements. Perfect, team. Shake it off. We're gonna come to some reverse lunge to front kick. So go ahead and step towards the front of your mat or towel right here. I'm gonna go ahead and keep the left foot planted as I reverse lunge back with the right, and then I'm gonna kick it forward. I'm gonna go 30 seconds staying on the same side, and then we'll switch sides. 30 seconds on the clock, team. Let's work. Good. Good, nice strong legs here. Working on our balance a little bit. Getting that heart rate up. Good, team. And then same thing like just with the walking lunges. Don't worry about getting super low in that lunge. You don't have to go all the way down and tapping the back knee. You just go down as far as your knees will take. Especially as a beginner, it might be comfortable to stay up a little bit higher. That's fine. Beautiful, team. Whoa, almost fell over. Too much excitement. Good, team. Beautiful. Shake it off. Same thing, other side. Go ahead and keep the right foot planted this time. Left leg's gonna work. 30 seconds on the clock, team. Let's work. Good. You can get your little cheerleader on and tap that front toe. Bam. Good, team. I actually have, this is probably a overshare, but I actually have a blood blister on my left big toe. So coming down on it in the back right there does not feel fantastic. So I'm taking it a little easier on this side. Good, team. Beautiful. Perfect. Shake it off. We're gonna go ahead and come down onto the ground right here, and you're gonna grab your water bottle. I've been hesitant to lift it because it's been holding the towel down. You're doing a great job, water bottle, but you're gonna go ahead and take it, put it between the legs right here. So just hold onto it with your inner thighs right here, and then from here you're gonna come into glute bridges, lifting up. All right, team, we got 30 seconds on the clock. Let's work. Good. The point of the water bottle being here is that it forces you to engage those inner thighs. Good, team. And big squeeze in the glutes at the top. Good. I'm trying to be careful to like not let it fall, but don't use a glass jar like I've been doing. That's my advice, because if I squeeze too hard, game over. Throwing caution to the wind on this one. But if you have a regular water bottle, metal one or something like that, that's ideal. Perfect, team. Go ahead and release. Phew, it did not break. Go ahead and flip over onto our bellies right here. We're gonna come into a hamstring curl to a glute raise. So from here, I'm gonna come down. You can make a little fist with your hands right here to give yourself a little pillow. I'm gonna hamstring curl, so I'm gonna bend just the left knee right here, up to 90 degrees, little hamstring curl. Then from here, I'm gonna glute raise. So I'm just gonna lift the leg straight up, back down, the way you came, and then bend just the right leg, lift it up, back down, the way you came. All right, team? We got 30 seconds, alternating sides right here. Let's work. Good. Hamstring curl to glute raise. Beautiful, team. And don't worry if you're not lifting like your full thigh off the ground when you come into that glute raise. It's a challenging movement, despite how simple it might appear. Good. Good, we got about 10 seconds left. Stay with me. Strong booties. Oh yeah. Good, team. Perfect. Go ahead and pop back up. We're going to take that circuit from the top, so we'll come right back into those plie squats to calf raises. Come on down. Feet nice and wide right here. And when you're ready, we got 30 seconds on the clock. Let's work. Good. See these wind challenges? Good, team. It's like, how badly do you really want to film this workout? Because we're going to test you. Good. Nature, 500. Fluff, 0. Good. Good, team. Good, nice strong legs here. Beautiful. See, like I said, this is actually breaking up some of the soreness that I had. I'm feeling better. I can get a little lower in these squats. Good. Perfect, team. Shake it up. We're gonna go ahead and come back to those reverse lunge to front kicks. I'm gonna go ahead and keep the left foot planted first. Right leg steps back. We got 30 seconds on the clock, team. Let's work. Good. Beautiful. You know what song is stuck in my head? Now watch me whip. Now watch me nay nay. I don't know why, but just so you know, I've been singing that in my head like this entire time, which is like, I didn't recently hear that song. I did none of the above. It's just in my head. I don't know why. Good, team. Maybe I need to go dancing. Good, team. Perfect. Shake it off. Same thing, other side. Go ahead and keep the right foot planted this time. Left leg's gonna work. We got 30 seconds on the clock, team. Let's work. Good. Good. Trying to be cautious of that blister back there. Beautiful, team. Good. Yeah, I used to like that dance a lot. Good, team. Now watch me whip. Watch me nay nay. Good, team. Oh, you guys want to know something while I'm standing? I A question I get a lot. Beautiful team. Perfect, shake it off. Go ahead and head down towards the ground. Question I get a lot though is how long is my hair if I straighten it? Which one? I never straighten it, but for the record, it's about down to my butt. Just so you guys know, fun fact. All right, go ahead and come on down. We're gonna come back into those water bottle hold glute bridges. Go ahead and take your water bottle, place it between the thighs right here. We got 30 seconds on the clock, team. Let's work. I almost said knees and I was like, my thighs got more cushion so I don't break the glass. Good, team. Beautiful. Don't really want to put it bone to bone and then be squeezing. I'm like, that sounds like a recipe for disaster. Good. Beautiful. I love it. What do you call these? Cumulus clouds? The big fluffy ones. Good, team. They don't look like rain. They're just like white and fluffy. I love these. These are the ones that, like, you know, you look at and you're like, what shape is that one? Perfect, team. Go ahead and drop your water bottle. Flip on over onto the belly. We'll come right back into those hamstring curls to glute raises. Come on down. Make your little head pillow with your fist right here. We got 30 seconds on the clock, team. Let's work. And don't skip that step, by the way. Do make that head pillow. You don't want to be straining your neck, looking up at me, looking up at the video like this, like you know what to do. So keep the neck in alignment with the spine here. And I will cue you when it's time. Good, team. Good. It'd be funny if I said that, like, oh, you don't need to watch me, and I'm like over here eating potato chips or something. No, I would I would never do that. I'm in this with you guys. Beautiful, team. Perfect. Come on up, get some water if you need it, and we'll come into a cool down. All right, team, so coming on down into a cool down, go ahead and get down onto your belly right here, lying all the way down. Make that little fist pillow with your right hand. Bend just the left knee right here and swim that left hand back to find your left foot, lying quad stretch. Good. Deep breaths here. Bringing the heart rate back down. Good. Those hard-working quads after all the lunges and squats, they need a nice stretch. Beautiful, team. Go ahead and release and then switch places here. Bring the left fist in for your pillow. Bend just the right knee and swim your right hand back to find your right foot, lying quad stretch opposite side. This can be helpful doing a quad stretch from the lying position so you don't have to hyper focus on balance, which balance is good, but on a day that maybe you don't really want to work on that, you can just come on down to the ground and get the same stretch in. Perfect, team. Go ahead and release. We're gonna flip over onto our backs. You guys can just roll over. I feel like I should still be able to face the camera though, so I'm gonna flip all the way back into this direction right here. Come on down flat onto your backs. Piriformis stretch. I'm gonna go ahead and cross the right ankle over the left knee right here. Thread the needle, grab the back of that left thigh and pull it towards you. Relax the head right here. Good, and you should feel a stretch in your butt, in your piriformis. Good, team. Deep breaths here. Good. Bringing that heart rate back down. If you want a little more, you can press the right elbow into the right knee and really open up that right thigh. Good, team. Go ahead and unravel. Same thing other side. Cross the left ankle over the right knee and then grab the back of the right thigh. Relax the head. This is the side on me that's extra tight, is my left one from my last leg day. I feel like, so you guys haven't noticed, I have like scars on my right knee. I had surgery on my right knee. And so I feel like I incidentally during squats and stuff will let my left leg dominate, and that's why it keeps coming out really sore. Perfect, team. Go ahead and roll it up. We're gonna go ahead and come into a butterfly stretch. So go ahead and bring the bottoms of the feet together and bring the knees out nice and wide. Because it's not like I am right-handed, right-footed, all that fun stuff. So I don't think it's like oh, I'm just right dominant and that's why it's not sore, but my left side is, and I don't think that's it. I think my left side is actually taking more load. So if you're like me and you feel like, you know, one side is coming out like it did a little more work than the other side, then lots of single side work is like gonna be your best friend. I've been doing lots of lunges and we're just more single-sided work, single leg deadlifts and single leg glute bridges, all that fun stuff to try and even out my sides here. Good. When you're ready, go ahead and unravel. You're gonna come onto all fours right here. Take your time here. palms and knees. And then when you're ready, curl those toes under and peel the hips up nice and high, just like we did in the warm-up. Come into this down dog position. Take a second here to pedal out the feet and get a nice stretch in those calf muscles and feet. Don't overlook the importance of having good foot mobility. Good, I've made that mistake as a runner, not taking the time to stretch out my feet. Let me tell you, it makes a big difference, like night and day. Or if you have you're like a nurse and you're on your feet a lot, or a clerk or anything like that, it's really helpful to take a little time to show your feet some TLC. Perfect, team. Then when you're ready, let's take little baby steps, crisscrossing the feet as we take a nice walk up towards the hands. We'll meet in a forward fold right here. Let everything go heavy. Option here to clasp the elbows and maybe sway a little side to side. Get a little stretch in this hamstrings. Good. And then when you're ready, we'll take our time here, rolling it up vertebrae by vertebrae. No rush. Good. Fresh blood to the head, letting it come down to the body. Perfect, team. And we'll meet in mountain pose, feet together, palms face forward as we say our farewells for today. I'm trying to get in the center. All right. As we say our farewells for today, go ahead and bring both palms together and bring them up to the third eye. Excellent work today, team. If you guys enjoyed this workout, please hit the like and subscribe button because I have new workouts and recipes every single week. Excellent work today, team. Goodbye from the ocean, apparently. The divine in me honors the divine in you. Namaste. I'll see you guys next time.